Hello, this is Bala of You Matter Family, where we remind you that you are your most important asset. I hope you have watched my previous video on self care, where we touched on the 6 aspects of self care: mentally, physically, emotionally, social, financial, and spiritual self care. I'm going to be including the link in the bottom of this video. If you're yet to watch it, please do go and watch it. Today, I'm going to be talking about planning to rest. A lot of time we say rest, rest, rest. But I'm here to let you know that a lot of times, especially when you're in a busy field, you have to plan to rest. So, how can you plan to rest? Okay, these are practical examples. You have to have a routine. You have to have a routine. What time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? When you wake up at night, do you go on your phone? Do you do anything else other than sleep? You need to have a routine. Okay? Do not pick up all the overtimes on your job. I know overtimes are good. I do it too. Be moderate. Anything done that is not in moderation, anything that is excessive, defeats the purpose. So, in your pursuit of money, don't be excessive. You can't do all the overtime at work. Taking up all the overtime at work is going to deprive you of the time that you need to rest. And of course, that's going to lead to other problems: not spending enough time with your family, not spending enough time with your children. But the basis of this video today is just planning to rest. So you cannot do all the overtime that is being offered at work and have time to rest. Okay? And more like it, do not overwork yourself. Do not overwork yourself, especially as women on this one. All the house chores is not going to be done. Do not overwork yourself. Plan on what you can do, postpone what you cannot do. Find ways around your job, your chores in the house, so that you can rest. For me, what I do on that one is I do not do food shopping or cooking every weekend. I do every other weekend. That way I have one weekend off to rest, to chill. If you're not in a country where the power supply is good enough for you to store stuff in your freezer for you to do every other weekend, source out your cooking. There's a lot of people that cooks as a means of livelihood. Have them cook. You don't have to be the one doing all the cooking day in, day out. Outsource some of your chores so that you can have time to rest, so that you can have time to do what actually matters. Okay? I've already said have consistent bedtime. So included in having a routine is having a consistent bedtime. What time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? It has to be consistent, and that is how you can rest. More like it is for you to be able to rest, you need to be able to manage your worries. Manage your worries. I know all of us have worries. I'm not excluded either, but you have to manage your worries. Stressing over your worries does not make it go away. And I know when you're worried, how are you going to sleep? Find a way. Find what works for you. Maybe you listen to Christian music for you to go to bed. Maybe that will help you. For me, I write down my worries. I write it down. I lay it down at his feet. I pray. And that's how I walk through my worries. When I put it down, I go to sleep. I know it might not be easy for you, but you have to practice how to lay aside your worries and rest. Because not resting is going to, not sleeping enough is going to add up is going to add more to your problems. Because if you have elevated blood pressure, that's not going to help you in the long run. So you need to rest. And part of knowing how to rest is put your worries aside and rest. Okay? Write it down. That's a form of that's one of the forms one of the ways that you can put your worry to the side. Do things that help you worry less. Do things that help you relax. Some people like to exercise, go out and run, go for a run, go for a jog, clears their mind. If that works for you, do it. Some people listen to music. I like to watch movies. I like to sing or listen to music every now and then. Whatever works for you, find that and do it. Okay? And some people, for them to relax, maybe when you're stressed, you need to go for a massage, you need to have like a medicure. Do that. Some people going for a drive, having the wind blow on their faces helps them relax. If that is what works for you, do it. But the most important thing is you have to find what works for you to rest. Rest is very important. Rest. And I'm going to mention when you do go on vacations, a lot of time vacation might um might turn to like a big job, a big tiring um day or few days if it's not managed properly. What I do is maybe you go for like a 4 days vacation. Have one day that is going to be less activities, that you're just going to relax. Maybe stay in your hotel, maybe wherever it is that you are. That's going to be a day that you don't have too much activity to be done. Have a day to relax. And that's how to plan to rest. The last point I'm going to make is for a lot of us that works for the government, when the government gives you a day off, that's not a day for you to plan all the stuff that you haven't done over the weeks to do on that day. When the government gives you a day off, take that opportunity to actually rest. Even if you're going to have other things that you need to do, but plan to rest on that day. For a lot of us that do private business owners, I know it's hard for you to take a day off, but you need to plan to rest. Have systems in place that when you are not there, they can still function without you. And that's how you can rest. If you don't have a system in place that can function without you, then you're never going to get the ability or the time to rest. Have system in place that will help you rest. So the most important way to rest is to have a routine. Have a routine and follow that routine. It doesn't make sense for you to have a routine and not follow it. Have a routine to rest and follow that routine, especially when it comes to your bedtime. Have a bedtime, have a wake up time. Do not pick up your phone at an odd time of the day. Rest. Stay off the social media when you're supposed to be sleeping. As always, this is Bola Ogundekwe. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. See you next week.